Hello guys, welcome to this video lesson on Pablo Neruda's The Word. Neruda, the internationally acclaimed Latin American poet, the fighting revolutionary, is one of the most outstanding characters of the 20th century. A hater of the ravages of war, Neruda strongly believed in the power of love and mutual understanding among human beings. Memoirs is a passionate, volatile, and comprehensively autobiographical document presented in an amiable and entertaining manner. In the last video lesson, we have seen a lot of biographical details on Neruda, a short introduction to Memoirs, which tells his life story, as well as the fine narration of Latin American history. It is indeed a self exploration of an enigmatic personality who shares his passion for poetry, politics, and reveals his intimate association with a lot of universal world great powers and literary figures. Now, his self materializes as a poet when it encompasses and assimilates the many lives he met during the course of his life. We shall move on to our text entitled The Word, which is an extract taken or borrowed from his great work Memoirs. The Word, in fact, reveals, unleashes Neruda's passion and his love and his trust and belief in the power of words. I shall start reading the lines from the text, that is, the word. Students, please remember that this is in fact a piece of prose writing which has got beautiful musical qualities, and there you can experience a kind of a rhythm, tone, and versification in it. This is a poetic composition. This is a musical piece which is written in prose. You can say anything you want, Yessir, but it's the words that sing. They soar and descend. I bow to them. I love them. I cling to them. I run to them. I run them down. I bite into them. I melt them down. I love words so much. The unexpected ones, the ones I wait for greedily or stalk until suddenly they drop. In the beginning lines, in fact, this is an extract, but then Neruda explains, he says that, yes, sir, it's a kind of a word which means yes, sir. You can say the world, the listener, the audience, or people around me, the whole world around me, have its own choice to say anything but words. They have the ability to sing. There is music. Words are imbued with music. And they soar high. They can fly up and they can descend. So they soar up, they fly high. At the same time, very gracefully, very charmingly, they come down. They land in a charm. I bow to them. I love them. So I submit. I'm subservient. I'm a slave to words. I cling to them. I run them down. Why do I do all these things? This is simply because I love words. I believe and I trust. I have faith in the power of words. I hold on to them. I cling on to them. I run them down. I shatter them. I break them. My pressure, my passion, my love for words, everything breaks words. I bite into them. I can even bite, dig my teeth into them. And sometimes I melt them down. The fire, the passion, the warmth, and the heat of my love and trust and belief in words can melt words down. I love words so much, the unexpected ones, There are lots of words in this world, but I love the unexpected ones, those that come in, those that come right in front of me, those words which I encounter quite unexpectedly, without any planning, without any expectation. The ones I wait for greedily or stalk until suddenly they drop. Sometimes I wait for words, sometimes I wait for them with lots of zeal and enthusiasm, or stalk until I chase them, I hunt them, stalking in the sense I follow them with vigor. So suddenly they drop. So this is a kind of relationship between myself and words. Understand how much passionately, madly, ravingly I am in love with words. And then he talks about vowels. Oh, we all know vowels. Vowels I love. They glitter like colored stones. So he compares the vowels. We all know A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. So here Neruda compares vowels to a bunch of things, a bunch of matters, normal things. For example, he compares vowels that are glittering, that are shining brightly and glistening like colored stones. Look at the colored stones. So to Neruda, vowels are beautiful and appealing and bewitching like these colored stones. Sometimes vowels, they leap, they jump like silverfish. Now, here is this creature, silverfish, which leaps and jumps like a flash, and it shines and it illuminates the surroundings. Sometimes vowels, they are form to me, they are like metal to me, they are like thread to me. I have shown you pictures of all these things to which, to all those matter, to all those materials that Neruda has compared vowels to. He compares vowels to colored stones. He compares their easy movement to that of a silver fish, flashing and shining. They are like foam, spongy. They are very hard like metal. They are thread, thread like stuffs, colored, soft, gentle. And sometimes vowels are like dewdrops. So he compares vowels to a very beautiful image. So here you understand how madly Neruda is in love with words. See, he has drawn images, he has taken images and symbols from multitudes of sources, and he compares words and vowels to a lot many things. For example, here you have an example of dewdrops, very fresh, very beautiful, very soft and pure. So vowels, words are like this. I run after certain words. They are so beautiful that I want to fit them all into my poem. I catch them in mid flight as they buzz past. I track them, clean them, peel them. I set myself in front of the dish. They have a crystalline texture to me. So, here again, the author says that he is running frantically after words, certain words which appeals to him, certain words which are so beautiful that he wants them all. He is greedily running, frantically, rigorously. He is running after, he's chasing these words. He wants to own them. He wants them on his own and he wants to put them, stuff them all into his poem. My little piece of poem, my little piece of writing. I want all these words to fit in. He is stuffing his poem with lots of words, beautiful words. Sometimes they are flying, and before they reach up high and before they fall down, I try to catch them in the midway, in the mid flight, when they are buzzing like bees around me and circling and hovering above me. I catch them, I try to trap them, and I'm cleaning them just like I'm cleaning a room, just like I'm cleaning a weapon, just like I'm cleaning any material stuff. And I peel them just like vegetables and fruits. I peel them, I take off the skin of these words, and I set myself in front of the dish. Now, slowly, gradually, you can see Neruda moving from one particular sauce to another. Now he is moving towards our kitchen. You can see him moving towards a kitchen. Now, the premise is that of the environment is that of a kitchen cooking a cuisine. And you have a lots of images that he takes from the cuisine, from the culinary. Okay, a lot of culinary images. He talks about the words, vowels, and letters, everything peeled, cleaned, and set ready to cook. They have a crystalline texture to me, vibrant, ivory. They're shining, they're white, they're fair, they look royal like an ivory. To me, they are like vegetable. So he says that words, they have lots of power. They are beautiful, they are appealing. And I take them just like I take a vegetable and a fruit. I peel them and ready to cook them. So just he's comparing, he takes a lot of images and symbols from the cooking, from the culinary, from the kitchen. To him, words, they are like vegetable. They are different in colors, different in purpose, different in appeal, and different in attraction, and they have different purposes. They are distinct and unique and colorful. Yes, they are like fruits, very fruity, very much succulent, a lot of juices in them, and they are also oily. Just look at this, these images. How now you understand the myriads and myriads of images from where he has drawn his images and symbols, the different sources, the different areas, the different realms from which he has drawn his images, simply to describe words. So, words are like vegetable to me, they are royal like ivory, they are oily in texture, sometimes crystalline, they are very clear and glassy in texture. Sometimes they are like the algae, sometimes they are like the agate. Agate is a stone which has got some curative power, some magical power. Agates, they belong to the quartz family, one of the oldest healing stones on earth. It's used as a protective stone. So, here, sometimes these words which he is choosing randomly, some words beautiful, some words being chased, some words he follows, some words he tries to catch them in the mid flight, some words rising up, some coming down, landing and arriving on earth, some words soaring up and flying in the sky. So, different words, certain words which are too appealing and too beautiful that he want to stuff them. He want to impregnate his poems and his verses and his writings, everything with all these words. So he's comparing all these things to words. To him, words are vegetable, words are like fruits, they are agates, they are like algae, they are like everything to him. And again, one more image that he chooses. Words are like olives, very tasty, very cute little edibles. They have their own taste, they have your own uniqueness, and they have their own distinctiveness. And then I stir them and I shake them, I drink them, I gulp them down, I mash them, I garnish them, I let them go. So he is taking us to a different plane, taking us to a different world. He's saying that just like putting all these stuffs into a big vessel, into a big container, I stir them, I'm cooking. I'm creating, I'm making, I am involved in the process of creativity. I'm shaking these words, I'm shaking these words just like the ingredients you're cooking with a ladle or you're cooking with a spoon. I drink them, I mix them, I drink them. These words, they are juices to me. They are just like nectar to me. They are just like the manna, the divine drink of God to me. I drink them. and I experience, I feel them, I feel their meticulousness. I understand and experience the passion, the power, the musical quality, and what do you say, the profound meanings and the depths of passion that everything I experience and I feel them when I gulp them down. I mash them, I garnish them, I let them go. So I handle them with care. I'm garnishing them just like I garnish a beautiful dish, a very tasty, a delicious delicacy. I garnish this special dish that I have prepared by these words, and I mash them and I handle them. I manage to make a beautiful, a good looking, a very attractive, appealing, and tasty meal out of these beautiful words, and I leave them in my poem. So these words, they stand like, or they appear like stalactites. What are stalactites? They are, look at the image of a stalactite. They are tapering structures, pointed structures hanging like an icicle from the roof of a cave. So these words, they stand out like stalactites in my poem. Sometimes they look like slivers of polished wood. Sometimes they are smooth. Sometimes they are pointed. Sometimes they are sharpened. You get hurt when you touch them. So to me, words, I mix them, I garnish them, I mash them. I create delicious dishes and beautiful creative pieces out of these words. And sometimes they appear like stalactites. They are very, what do you say, very pointed, with sharp edges like stalactites, and sometimes they're very tender, soft, gentle, like polished wood pieces. Sometimes they are like a coal, and they are like pickings from a shipwreck, gifts from the waves. So sometimes these words are like coal, the black coal. Sometimes they are like remnants and remains, and what do you say, leftovers after a shipwreck, which is buried beneath, deep under the ocean, under the sea. Sometimes you come across all these shipwreck remnants and remains as if they are gifted to you by the waves, by the sea. These are like treasures buried under the sea. Sometimes you come across all these stuff. So, such words, certain words, beautiful words, I handle them, I mix them, I create a lot of beauty and aesthetic pleasure out of mixing and handling and experiencing and feeling all these words. Sometimes they are soft, like polished wood. Sometimes they are very much pointed, sharp, and you may get hurt. You may bleed when you touch these words, just like the stalactites, very pointed, very sharp, and tapering like the icicle. So everything exists in a word. To me, these words, they contain everything. To me, the words are full of profound depths, profound meanings and philosophy. For me, words are, what do you say, teeming with lots of interpretations and meanings. To me, words are hidden baskets of meaning, of love, of power, of passion, and of peace. So words are magical. They have got lots of power in them. And Neruda is a man who is reveling, who is intoxicated with the beauty, passion, and profundity of words. Thank you guys for watching this video lesson. We shall continue with Neruda's The Word, a pain to poetry and words in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye.